Hey guys, I'm back again. It is 54 days into this journey. It's 26 degrees out here with a wind chill like 12 up. Got a little bit of snow on the ground, and I'm out here today in the Madden lows. I mean, I have no idea what these are. Excuse me. The Madden lows. I have no idea what these called. I don't know if they have a name or anything. They're just put out by the brand Madden. The insole though is a pretty thick insole ortholite, so I don't know. I got these shoes a while back at it was either Burlington or Ross Dress for Less. I don't remember what I paid for them, but it wasn't much. It was probably in the realm of 20 something dollars, and I just got them because they were a pair of slip-in shoes that were black and white, and it kind of goes with everything. And it was just something that I would be like considering for my next set of beaters when the ones that I currently use get completely ratted out. But something odd happened today. It's quite a surprise. I tried to remove the insole that was in here, and it's like you can remove it like halfway, and then it's really stuck there in the middle, and I don't want to be tearing on stuff and ripping stuff apart. So the insole really wasn't removable at that point, and I decided I would go ahead and put the orthotic over top, and I did so. I did experience a little bit of heel slip, and I pulled the sock up. I'm not noticing quite as bad, but the surprising thing is, as soon as I put them on, it was like plantar fasciitis completely gone. And when I say gone, I mean gone. Like it felt amazing to be able to just walk through the house, no pain. And then I started walking, and I would say the pain, it did come back. It was like pain level 1, 2 for just a brief moment, and then everything quickly subsided, went right back to 0. And so now I'm walking pain-free. It feels so good. I don't know what it is. It's just a cheap pair of shoes, but with the orthotic, they just feel amazing. So you would expect there to be a great deal of cushion in that midsole, but it really isn't. It is very rigid. It is a foam, but it is an extremely rigid foam. And the ortholite insole, I will say, is pretty thick, a lot thicker than most anything else that I've tried so far. So I will give it credit for that, but there's nothing like standing out in the way of saying, oh, this is going to be an extremely comfortable shoe. It's just that it's providing the perfect amount of balance of cushioning that I need right now and rigidity for this plantar fasciitis. Additionally, nice set of traction profiles on the bottom of these shoes too. The rigidity of the foam and the addition of the in modern terms really nice tread, it makes the shoe kind of heavy, but it is still extremely comfortable. The upper is this elastic that just fits so nicely and molds to the foot, and so it's this balance of modern comfort with rigidity and firmness and durability that I'm really liking. Pretty damn impressive for a cheap pair of shoes from Ross, Here is this traction I'm talking about. Look at that. You don't find that on modern shoes a whole ton. Most shoes nowadays, of course, strip away a lot of that rubber, and they don't cover the entire surface of the shoe. They give it to you in the major wear areas and super thin to cut down on the weight of the shoe. These shoes are not bouncy. They don't give you that kind of energy return, but to me, they feel so much better than even say a Nike Air or something like that. Those just feel like rocks on feet. This feels like a perfect balance between firmness and rigidity, and then just a little bit of that cushion that you need. There for a while, whenever I wasn't reviewing a pair of shoes, whenever I got back to the house, and if I needed to go anywhere else throughout the day or walk throughout the house, I would prefer to use a soft softer set of shoes. I use the New Balance 1080 V13. And what I found over time is, while they definitely provided cushion, a lot of times that cushion forced my feet to kind of have to overwork and to adjust for stability, and that would make the foot tired. Whereas then I started to move back to the Adidas Ultra Boost, and that felt much better, but kind of had the same problem to not that much of an extent. But the moment I stepped in these shoes today, I don't know, I definitely want that feeling again. So I'm gonna give these shoes a shot as far as being the daily rehab shoes, so to speak, and I'll continue to use the orthotic, but I'll use them in conjunction with this shoe as opposed to the more cushioned shoes. I want to thank the subscribers. Recently, I think we're up to 22 subscribers, and each and every one of you, I appreciate. I don't get to see all of you simply because of your settings may not notify me, but for those who have, I want to say thank you to Karen Hines, Angelina Ledesma, Sukmatasm, if I'm saying that correctly, and Leon Carroll. Thank all of you. I do my best to respond to each and every person that ever leaves a comment on any of my videos. It may take me some time, and I don't always receive every notification, but again, I will do my absolute best. Somebody in one of the comments on a video had asked if there were any tips, in what I've learned through this journey and stuff. And I can tell you, just from the experience of trying to diet in the past and it failing and giving up on stuff within a short amount of time, this is probably the longest that I've stuck with something within the last 20 years. When I was in college, I would play basketball sometimes for up to 3 hours daily. I would every single day, I alternated between 30 minutes of cardio and an hour of cardio just on a treadmill, and then I was putting in about 2 hours in the gym. I was very, very serious back then for a period of about a year and a half to 2 years. And once I exited college and I didn't have as much time on my hands, all of that kind of went to the wayside. And then prior to COVID, for a period of about 5 years, I was going to the gym every other day, and I was kind of positioning my workouts to be kind of guided off of just strength building, not any sort of toning or cutting, no cardio. It was all strength. And so I got to a point where I could go to a Planet Fitness and I would put the weights on the absolute maximum on the machines, and I wasn't doing free weights, but go to the machines and be able to do max weight on every single machine of the bench press. And that's not really much to brag about because they don't put a lot of weight on those machines anyway, but some of the machines, like a row, there'd be quite a bit of weight. And so I did get decently strong through that process of over 5 years. But after COVID, it kind of just, again, I threw everything to the wayside. Just prior to COVID, I started experiencing some neurological symptoms that were kind of really inexplicable. I think there was a point where I might have had a mini stroke and I didn't know what was going on. Just fear-inducing, and at a point where I thought I was really going to die. I started making preparations for my death, started making videos to give to my little boy and wife, and it was a very scary time. Those symptoms still affect me sometimes today, but I've come to the acceptance and realization that the medical profession as of right now has no explanation for it, and it doesn't seem to be taking me out within a quick time frame. So I feel blessed to have every single day that I can to try to rejuvenate my health and be here longer for my family. The tip that I would have for anyone is to find whatever that motivation is, just beyond the I want to be healthier. Try to find a little thing that you're happy about within life that you want. Maybe it's something that you want to learn about, and then do that daily and somehow make fitness a part of that journey. So for example, if you want to learn more about cars or automotives, is maybe pick a great YouTube channel like Scotty Kilmer, and then every single walk, just listen to some, podcasts or watch some videos. Set aside a chunk of time where you could, exercise or take walks. Maybe listen to scripture or something. Take an opportunity to get closer to God. So if you find that thing that you're interested in and want to make a podcast, then it's think of daily getting to do that activity rather than having to go out and walk and exercise. So for me, my love of footwear and shoes and trying them on and all that, every day I get to think about, I get to try this pair of shoes, that pair of shoes. And I'm always looking forward to that, as opposed to, oh God, now I have to go exercise and expend energy, Well, I know I've already made this video long enough, so I need to go ahead and cut it. But I want to thank you all again for watching. One last check on the shoes. They're great, fantastic. All right, later. I will see you all tomorrow.